What is good, YouTube, man? Today, back on our banger reaction video. We are reacting to 4 most disturbing moments caught on live stream footage. Bad for not posting in the last couple of days, man. I'm not gonna lie, I was off work too. Like I could have posted. I was doing nothing. I was just riding in my bed, bro. Just scrolling on Instagram, dopamine maxing. I'm not gonna lie, bro. I gotta chill with that shit. I gotta stop. What's today? February 19th, 2026 is the day I stopped scrolling on Instagram. I'm done. I'm done doing it. I gotta stop the Instagram and stop the YouTube Shorts. I don't even watch TikTok. Fuck that shit. I stopped watching that shit in like 8th grade. It's been like 5-6 years since I watched TikTok, bro. I've been a Reels demon forever. So it's just like it's built in my brain, and I gotta get it out. So all the rest of 2026, we are no dopamine maxing, no gooning. We are retard maxing and Jew maxing. Let's go.
The gaming bar Good Luck Have Fun in Jacksonville, Florida was holding a Madden NFL tournament. It was day 2 of the competition, and the venue was packed with over 150 competitors and spectators.
We got a crash out over fucking Madden.
Streamed live on Twitch to a global audience. No way. Unbeknownst to everyone,
I crashed out over some Madden 2K a couple times, man. Shit gets serious, bro. Shit gets brutal.
At around 1:30 p.m., an armed man entered the building out of nowhere and opened fire into the crowd.
What?
The live camera feed just happened to cut to full-screen gameplay just a second before the incident, but viewers could still hear the gunshots ringing through the crowded room.
Wow!
Everything descended into chaos within seconds.
My man's lost the Madden tournament.
And tried to find cover under the small tables, while others tried to make their way to the exits. Unfortunately, it was a small venue with equipment and clutter everywhere, making it near impossible to get out quickly. Luckily, the firefighters union was training in the area when the attack happened.
Oh, they weren't far away. What the fuck's the firefighters gonna do? Hold up.
911 call at 1:34 p.m.
What the fuck are they gonna do?
They provided critical first aid to the victims who managed to escape the building, but they couldn't go inside to look for more survivors. They were completely unarmed, and while the shooting had stopped by then, the suspect was likely still inside. Fortunately, the police arrived just a few minutes later. They began sweeping the building immediately to find and apprehend the attacker before he caused any more harm. By the time officers reached the tournament venue, however, he was no longer breathing.
Why?
Inside, officers found the remains
of
3 people, 2 of which belonged to the victims.
Wow.
22-year-old Elijah Clayton and 27-year-old Taylor Robertson. The
Dude,
third person
Madden demons over here.
The attacker who turned his weapon on himself after committing the crime. However, what surprised investigators...
See, bro, I don't be getting that. I do get it, but I don't get it, bro. Like, you chose to do that, bro. Just take the consequence, bro. Why you gotta shoot yourself? Just get arrested, take the consequence, bro. I don't see why. I get it, bro. You get out of being punished, but you're still going to hell. You're still going to fucking hell, bro. This ain't saving you. Yo, is that a tank? What is that? What the fuck is that? Wait, they got guns and shit on the SWAT truck? They got a turret? What the fuck is that? They don't get in and out right there because the back's right here. So what is this? Is there new tech in 2026?
When they ran an ID
bro, I'm scared, bro.
Who he was.
The new tech in this world, bro.
The attacker was
it's like if it gets into the wrong hands, we're all fucked. That's how I think. When this new tech, all this crazy AI, bro, gets into the wrong hands of someone, bro, we're fucked. I think if they get in hands of Donald Trump, we might even be fucked, bro. He probably got some shit, and we're fucked, bro. Whatever's in Russia's hands, China's hands, like, bro, it's the shit of the ops, bro. If the ops are ahead of us, we're fucked. Dead ass. But if you think about it, bro, each nation and shit got so much bread. Actually, that's actually a lie. I just made that one up. Actually, I have no clue. But, like, I feel like Russia, China, and the United States, bro, if they wanted to get something, bro, they're getting that shit. No matter what the fuck that is, bro. I'm talking about, like, nuclear plants. I'm talking about, like, crazy weapons that are not even, like, fathomable. That's not even a real word. Fuck.
Madden player who was competing in the same tournament just 5 minutes before the incident.
He lost, but he was in the losing bracket.
Control so quickly. But the more they learned about David, the more it all made sense. He was born as the second son of a highly educated and stable family.
He looks like a
his
fucking
father, Richard,
threat.
was a NASA engineer, while his mother, Elizabeth, worked as a toxicologist for the
Oh,
U.S. Food
damn,
and
she
Drug
got bread.
Administration.
They got bread.
Unfortunately, David suffered from mental health issues
How?
ever since he was just 9 years old, which became a major point of contention between his parents. Elizabeth wanted to give him antipsychotic medication like Risperdal, while Richard was completely against the idea. This disagreement became one of the reasons behind their divorce in 2007, when David was just 14 years old.
Do you guys think modern medicine is okay for y'all?
And that's where everything
I stopped taking my medicine.
David spiraled out of control after the divorce.
That shit.
And
Told my mom I wasn't ever gonna do that shit.
He missed
I said, Mom, we're trying to turn us
into
into zombies.
When he did attend,
She
he
didn't want to believe
stayed
me.
quiet and avoided
Now she do.
interacting with his classmates. Instead, he spent most of his time playing competitive games like Madden in his room,
Bro.
which later paved the way for a professional
Close-ass
career.
match.
However, his mental health also kept getting worse during this time. He was prescribed antidepressants by a psychiatrist and was also sent to mental health facilities on 2 different occasions. And unfortunately, he didn't have the best time living with his mother either, with him even sending a handwritten letter to a
Today
judge
is my
to request a
birthday and I'm
change of custody
turning
after his
16
16th
years
birthday,
old.
stating,
I didn't get to read
"Today
it.
is my birthday and I'm turning 16 years old. I live with my mom and have been wanting to live with my dad. My mom is pretty crazy. She's called the police on me about 20 times for pretty much nothing, like coming home a little late or something. She also gets drunk and starts yelling at me and poking me and doesn't leave me alone and always takes my stuff because she feels like it. She has twice sent me to mental hospitals and once to a wilderness therapy program for no significant reason.
Wilderness
I
explorer?
also can never talk to her anymore because I hate her more than anything in the world." All of these problems
That's
left
aggressive,
David with
dude.
deep-seated mental
You shouldn't
health
be hating your
issues that
mom, dude.
persisted as he became an
She
adult.
gave birth to
He
you.
came across as extremely standoffish and rarely got along with other pros in the competitive Madden community. His relationship
Yeah, he looks
with
like a
Elijah
fucking-
was
he looks like
especially
Jeffrey
bad,
Dahmer.
too often clashing with each other at tournaments. Elijah also
Look at his
posted
eyes,
David's
bro. He's
Madden
scary.
strategy guide online for anyone to download for free, which only made David feel more resentful.
What does that mean?
This all came to a head on August 26, 2018, when, after losing to Elijah, David stormed out of the building and returned
killed
a few
him?
minutes later with his firearm. David had brought his guns with him on the trip, so it's unclear if the attack was premeditated or a spontaneous
Oh, he was
reaction
thinking
to
about that
loss.
shit.
One thing
My
that
mans
was
knew
clear,
he was
however,
finna
was that
lose,
Elijah was
so he wanted to
his
kill
primary
him.
target. Viewers of the live stream even saw a laser hitting Elijah's chest moments before David.
Yo!
Besides Elijah and Taylor, David injured 10 other people during the attack. Fortunately, none of these other victims' injuries were fatal, and they all managed to survive without any lasting physical harm. The Katmai National Park in Alaska is home to dozens
Dude,
of
that is
strategically
fucking
placed
gorgeous.
cameras to observe the local
Wow.
brown bear population. Feed from these cameras is also live streamed on the
Wow.
internet, mainly for education and entertainment. Viewers tune in to watch bears compete for the best fishing spots and get ready for hibernation. But in September
Where did they go for
2023,
hibernation?
one of these live streams ended up serving a
Did they
much
go
greater
underground?
purpose. On the 5th of September, the camera mounted on the peak of Dumpling Mountain showed a man emerging from the dense fog. He was likely a hiker who had climbed the mountain earlier that day, but had become lost and stranded due to extreme weather, and it wasn't looking good. He was soaked to the bone and was visibly shivering with each step. However, with the
was just
little
moving.
strength he had left, he approached the camera and said something into its mic. It was extremely windy, making his words almost impossible to hear. Fortunately, the one word viewers were able to make out was
Does
the
help?
most important one.
Help.
Viewers contacted
You caught it right.
Explore.com, the company that operates these wilderness cameras, prompting an immediate search and rescue mission for the hiker.
Dead
But
ass.
here's the thing.
Get
This
going.
incident
Get
was
going,
nothing
bro.
short of a miracle.
No,
It was already
time is
incredibly
wasting.
lucky that the hiker spotted the camera in the dense fog.
That was
But
pretty
not only was
impressive.
this camera live streaming
Was it his
the footage
camera?
on the internet, it also had 19 live viewers. He could have easily missed the camera entirely, or the live stream could have had no viewers, since there wasn't that much happening on the mountain at the time. And if that were the case, the chances of him surviving would have been close to zero.
Imagine just watching
First
this
was the
stream.
threat of
Why are you just
hypothermia.
watching a random
Even in
fucking
September, temperatures on
wilderness?
Dumpling Mountain can drop to near freezing, especially when accompanied by wind and driving rain. Being wet was also a death sentence, as water strips body heat 25 times faster than air.
Are you
If he was
serious?
somehow able to
Is
keep
that
moving
real?
despite these limitations, he faced the second risk, the terrain. The slopes of Dumpling Mountain are steep, rocky, and in this instance, wet and slippery. One wrong step in the fog could have resulted in him falling down a ravine and possibly suffering a fatal injury. And with no cell service
not
on the
good.
mountain, he had no way of contacting emergency services. However, the most terrifying risk was the wildlife. Katmai is home to one of the densest populations of brown bears on the planet.
Dude, look
in
at
September, these bears are in a state
wow,
of
dude.
which is a biological drive.
Look at those bears, man.
Possible before hibernation. They are active, focused, and most important.
Are they loving each other?
A lost hiker stumbling through low visibility terrain was not a good combination.
Imagine seeing a bear face to face. Dude.
Rescue workers reached
I just let him kill me
within a few hours.
Won't even run. Maybe eat me, motherfucker.
All thanks to those who just so happened to be tuned into the live stream.
That was kind of creepy.
One of the unsettling things about live streams is how unpredictable they are. There's no editing, no pause button. Whatever happens, happens in real time. And unpredictability isn't just.
You guys ever lose chapstick, bro?
Real life has its own version of it too.
I lose this
Sometimes
shit every day,
things show
dog.
up when you're not planning for them. Sometimes you realize you've been putting something off for longer than you should.
I can't open this new
when
one
life
either.
gets busy, scheduling a doctor's appointment is one of those things that quietly gets pushed.
Why am I letting this motherfucker give me a promo?
Your own doctor thing from visit and so.
Fuck out of here! I have my mom call the doctors for me, bro.
9 a.m.
The fuck?
30-year-old DeMonte Cheryl went live on Facebook. However, the purpose of this live stream wasn't to entertain his viewers or make money. Instead, this was his way of saying goodbye to his family while trapped in a hopeless situation.
Yo,
the day started off like.
Was this a Facebook Live? I think I've seen this video.
On Liberty Road Drive in Charlotte, North Carolina. He was assigned to the 6th floor and got to work not long after clocking in. Things were going smoothly until around 9 a.m. when someone started putting in the foam insulation on the ground floor. This foam mixture was created on site by mixing 2 different chemicals in a machine.
Oh, there we go.
Unfortunately, the foam caught fire from a stray spark, which quickly reached the main apartment building. And since most of its wooden frame was still fully exposed, the fire spread faster than anyone could have imagined.
Is that Orlando?
The building was covered in thick black smoke, with parts of the flame reaching 2,000 degrees Fahrenheit. Around 100 workers on the lower levels were able to escape the building before it became this intense. Over 90 firefighters were also dispatched to the scene, allowing them to save 15.
How many firefighters were dispatched to 9/11? A million?
DeMonte and his coworker Reuben Holmes were not among the lucky ones rescued.
Damn it.
The only way down to the lower floors was covered in thick, pitch-black smoke, making it impossible to see or breathe. All they could do was wait for help to arrive. Something that was looking more and more unlikely with each passing minute. So, with no other option, DeMonte took out his phone and started live streaming to his family and friends on Facebook.
What you saying?
Yo, I'm at South Park right now. At work, in a building on fire, and I can't get out.
Motherfucker, try to get out. The fuck you mean you can't?
It's getting harder and harder for them to see us.
Motherfucker, try.
This was both a way to plead for help as well as a potential final goodbye to his loved ones. Although
you're not even trying to fucking look for the entrance, the exit. What the fuck you doing? Motherfucker got his phone out. Didn't even go for fucking. I would jump, bro. Just jump. Honestly.
Somebody send help. We're at South Park.
Sadly, the fire surrounding DeMonte and Reuben was too strong for firefighters to do anything. After burning for multiple hours, the building eventually collapsed under its own weight, resulting in both DeMonte and Reuben losing their lives.
Do you think
Later investigations found contractors and developers guilty of not following fire safety guidelines.
Hell yeah!
They were let off the hook after paying only a few $1,000s in fines. A GoFundMe to help DeMonte's family also raised nearly $8,000. But no amount of fines or compensation could make up for the loss of a father of 4 and his coworker Reuben. On November 22, 2016, 19-year-old Anthony Gillia went live on Facebook from Jackson, Michigan.
What did he do?
He appeared heavily intoxicated from alcohol and potentially other harder drugs. He was also extremely angry at something. However, understanding the source of this anger was easier said than done. He was waving his firearm around, drinking even more, and speaking words that were barely comprehensible.
Oh shit. What was he saying?
I can go over there right now and pop a pig in the head. I can go pop a pig in the head. I don't even like my life. I don't like my life. No laws, no nothing for me. I don't give a. I got one in the chamber right now. I have no problem.
From what the viewers were able to gather, Anthony was mad at his younger brother Noah. There was already a lot of tension between the two ever since Anthony's parents kicked him.
You were mad, your little bro.
Then Noah apparently sent a threatening message to Anthony, which sent him off the rails completely and resulted in the Facebook live stream on November 22.
What'd he say?
Right now. Almost. But almost isn't enough, right? Oh, there's a cop. I'm so scared. some beef? Who wants some beef? All right, if there's just one of you, then I'll fight you. But if there's more than one, I'll shoot. What's up? What's up? I'm crazy.
Yo, he's tweaking.
Guaranteed.
He is not drunk.
Guaranteed crazy.
Anthony spent much of the early stream making vague threats toward Noah and those closest to him. Now, this would normally be the end.
Bro, whatever chapstick is, it's like
Anthony,
fucking
online
burns my
threats were
lip.
at the beginning, because he next went to the house where Noah was staying and actually opened fire, all while still broadcasting everything live on Facebook.
No way.
Maybe he just wanted to scare his brother Noah.
Show the footage.
Fortunately, this plan backfired.
He killed him?
You see, the bullet missed Noah completely
And his
through
mom?
the basement door on the other side of the room. Behind that door was the other resident of the home, 26-year-old Brittany Southwell, who was holding her 7-month-old baby at the time. The bullet hit her in the back before doing irreparable damage to her internal organs. She was rushed to the hospital as quickly as possible, but tragically passed away soon after, leaving her baby without a mother. Anthony was arrested and taken to the police station for questioning. However, even
John,
after an innocent bystander,
motherfucking John Gleans.
Who's crazy? Who's crazy? Who's crazy?
You.
Who's crazy?
You.
Let's go. Get out of here. You're dumb. You're being dumb.
He went as far as to say that he could have killed everyone in that house if he wanted to during interrogation, as if that somehow justified or excused what he did.
I think it does.
Anthony stood trial for taking the life of Brittany in May 2018 and was given a life sentence without the possibility.
Yo, he looks way different. Wow, yo. That was a low-key good video, I'm not even gonna lie. I don't know if they're disturbing or creepy. Maybe it's the same thing. Could be the same thing. You never know. If you guys want to see more videos like this, let me know in the comments down below. I'm going to catch you guys in the next one. So